So let's get this first game in the best of 3 started. In the quarterfinals of the Go4sc2 Cup number 394. Spawning on the bottom left hand corner. It is going to be the red Zerg player from AT Gaming. It is the one and only Elazer. And he is facing off against his yellow opponent in the top right hand corner. Currently teamless, unfortunately. It is Revolver. Now, of course, Revolver used to be in Team Spectre, but that ended very uncomfortable, actually, with not enough funds coming in. I believe Team Spectre is still alive, but not anymore in their pro segment. I believe that the only player that they have retained is SLH. But if there are no funds streaming in, it's going to be pretty tough to keep a team going. But let's see, no temples have come down once again on this map, Overgrowth. So we're looking at a very standard play once again. Elazer was able to defeat Guru on this map, and that was the last game that he played, so he must have a very good feel on this map so far. Now Elazer did go for the 15 pool. The Revolver will go for the expansion first on the low ground. Get that drone there. And there we go. Natural base is going to come down first before all else. Getting the extra drone out before going for the spawning pool. Now on the other side of the map we do see that the drone will be moving out to go for the natural base of Elazer right there. So he does not fall too far behind, and well, for the economy it does not matter all too much, but with going for a hatchery first you will line up those queens with the injects pretty nicely. And you don't have to pay so much attention for it. But of course, with the spawning pool first, you are quite a bit safer. You're going to get that queen out quite a bit earlier. And that already means that the Overlord of Revolver is not going to be able to see anything. Now, Elazer with his Overlord might try to poke into that main base to see what is going on, because he knows the spawning pool cannot be done just yet, and he might see that Revolver has opted to go for that extractor, but he does cancel it. That's very odd, because that was not for an extractor trick whatsoever. So it did not fake out his opponent. He just changed his mind, wanted to go for speed, but he did not go for it in the end. Now, it might have something to do with spotting that there is going to be a spawning pool first. Wants to focus on the minerals. Wants to get those queens out a little bit faster. 2 queens are now on the way. And already 4 Zerglings have been made to scout out his opponent. Now, Elazer still has 2 Zerglings out on the map. Wants to move in once the Zerglings of Revolver are gone. He still spots them. Wants to go for the engagement. Nice micro coming down. But in the end, it does not really matter. Both players will survive with 1 Zergling with very similar health points on them. Now, Revolver will also go for the scout. 2 Zerglings will make it into that main base to see what is going on. And he's going to spot that there's no gas being taken by Elazer whatsoever. And that is going to make Revolver pretty happy, because he's going to take his own 2 gases right now. Both have stayed gasless for a little while. Now the double gas is going to come down. At the natural base for Elazer, the main base for Revolver. But Revolver at least knows now that he does not have to worry about any speedling all in or something like that. No big baneling attacks. He knows he's pretty much safe for that. So that's very good for him. And both of them just macroing up quite a bit. Elazer is being supply blocked. That's why he's not producing anything. Getting rid of that supply block, he can start those extra drones now. Now he is going to get a very quick third base, because he was able to snipe away that Overlord that kept a close eye on it. So he's going to get that expansion quite a bit before his opponent. He's also getting his Zergling speed right now. And the first gas of the Revolver is being used for that layer once again. Now he did not start those gas guys in the natural. Instead he's getting 2 evolution chambers at the front. So this is very indicative of going for roaches, but we don't see the roach warren in production just yet. Instead, we do see 14 Zerglings on the production tab. The Wolof is pretty much there already. And finally, there we go. The roach warren will be put down. I was hoping a little bit for Mulus once again, but that is not going to happen. Also with the Zerglings popping out, Zergling speed halfway of the way done, he might try and contest that third base. This drone is not going to put down that hatchery anytime anyways soon. And already Elazer is finishing up his third base. And he's going to be able to saturate it quite a bit, get the extra production from that too. But Queen is going to move forward. Zergling speed is just a few seconds away from finishing up. 50 more seconds, going to be done. Third base being taken in an alternative position. You don't see that every day. And Elazer should have seen that drone, but he cannot be 100% sure. Zergling will be as annoying as possible. The Queen is returning back home. But there are a lot of speedlings on the map right now. If he knows about this base, he will be able to get a cancel. And once he sees that there's going to be... Oh, he does not go past the Xelnaga watchtower. Oh, he does already spot it. A few Zerglings being split off to go to that location. And he tries to get into that main base. Not happening so far just yet. But again, that third base is going to get denied. Now Elazer has his base up. It's mining. His lair is only quite a bit later. But the upgrade's still very nicely present. Oh, big lag spikes are coming through. It's not going to be me. No, it's not me. But let's see. Zerglings are going to take map control here quite significantly. At first the Roach Gun has to be built up before Revolver can finally take his third base. But he's already falling behind in that regard quite a bit. 15 supply behind already. And on the back of this, Roach Warren is researching that Roach speed. So the Roach speed that is so much faster for Revolver cannot even be used. Because the moment he moves out, those Zerglings are going to get into his base, might even snipe the Roach Warren, might snipe the Evolution Chambers. And it's very nice to deny that third base for so insanely long. Oh, the Nidus Worm has been researched. Revolver is going to use an alternative strategy right there. And he's going to have a very bad time. But that still means that the Roach will be on the other side of the map. The Evolution Chamber will be put down for the full wall off, and that should tip him off. But a lot of Roaches for Elazer are in position already. Looking at the Roach count, 17 against 27. So Elazer has quite a few more. He did see the creep, so he knows that there's a Nidus Worm in that position. And he is going to go for it. A lot of Queens here for transfuses though, so he still has to be very careful. Roach is in production for Revolver, Roach in production for Elazer. Roach speed is going to be done for Revolver already. But the Zerglings are going to come in from behind. They're going to do the damage on the Queens. They have taken out the Nidus Worm. And Elazer looks like he is going to hold this from the tanking from the Zerglings. But is he really? The transfuse energy on the Queens is low. He needs that Nidus Worm for more reinforcements. But are they going to be here in time? Elazer producing more and more Roaches. But oh wow, that reinforcement round is going to help out Revolver significantly. This fight is still going. Can still go either which way, but the Zerglings are now going to stream in, tanking so much of the damage, getting good surround on the Roaches, and looks like he has held this off, and he has won this battle, and with that, most likely the game. 113 supply against 63, no economic losses for Elazer. He's still mining off of that third base, and no third base has started for Revolver whatsoever. He has got to kill his own Evolution Chamber. He does not even have an... Well, he has an upgrade lead. He has started his 2-2. But that 2-2 is not going to do anything if you don't have the units to back it off. And Elazer is... Back it up, I mean. And Elazer is going to go for the counterattack. The drone going to be picked off once again. Still, the economy is very similar, but that main base must already be getting pretty low at this point. Well, there's actually still plenty there, but he busts through the front door, snipes the Roach Warren, and Elazer takes the win.